Yo, 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 yo. Oh, that's probably why. Yo, yo. There we go. All right, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Dre West with the Heater Studios, man. And I got my little brother on the phone. He's wanting to learn a little bit about mixing, so I was like, why not just go through a live and do some mixing while he's on here? And I'm eating a fat ass burger, so bear with me. I'm hungry right now. All right, I'm hungry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do start from finish. And what are some things that I do when I'm starting off a mix from tracking to uh, the mix. So yeah, bite. Here it comes. Mm-hmm. It's good. Mm-hmm. All right, man. That's some good stuff right there. All right, so one thing that I do is let me turn this down. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna be doing is making sure my equipment is running smooth. What I mean by that is usually I'll do a fresh reset on the computer or uh, my program. Not my program, but yeah, especially my program. If it's still open, I'll close it down. Uh, and I just shut a lot of stuff down just so the computer can start up fresh. Let me close out of this, and let me close out of that. All right, so I've noticed a very important thing with if you're having a preamp, make sure you guys are turning off your preamps. Do not let that thing sit on all day and all night. If you're not using your preamp, turn your preamp off. So I'm not gonna get it big into the equipment thing and what I'm utilizing equipment wise. I will say I have a Behringer tube ultra gain preamp along as a Tascam 1200. I believe my interface is, so I can do printing on my interface as well. Um, what I mean by printing is this all of this on this on the screen right here. This is all printed audio. The act of the process of you recording your uh, your track is called tracking. Once it is actually in here, this is printed audio. This is all printed audio in here. So, with that being said, if I go here and uh, open up my control panel, you will see that it has its own little control board and mixer panel. This just allows me to actually do some EQs and things the uh, before our vocal actually hits the DAW. So if I boost that up there, you can hear kind of how that sounds and stuff. It's kind of just boosting a lot of that, you know what I mean? But we don't need none of that right now. I'm just gonna turn all this down. I guess it don't really matter. I'm gonna just put it back at 500. Okay, 450 is fine. All right, so interface mixer. Make sure the analog is there. Make sure that's connected there. Oh, actually, we need to make sure that's there. That makes a lot of sense. All right, our input is actually in four, so you need to make sure. This is why that wasn't working. You can hear it. All right, so look. So now you'll be able to hear it. That's just the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the huge difference. So in my room, when I'm recording, I have a particular 450, like 400, 500 range that kind of is, it's really, if I boost it here, you can hear it. It's kind of like very reverby in my room right now at this range. So this mode, I know for a fact is, it'd be better if I cut it out a little bit of this. So once I do, you can kind of hear the difference in the clarity of the vocal. It's not like too mid-range heavy and stuff like that. Speaking of this, I'm going to bring this up a little bit too. I don't want that much low end cut off. I want a little bit of low end in there. And then again, this little boost right here at 10K, just to give myself a little bit more airiness going into the DAW. So this is essentially everything that's being applied to the microphone currently before it goes into the DAW. That's what this is. So when you see in professional studios, when they have their board equipment and all the equipment, you know what I'm saying, sitting around and sitting down, uh, uh, hold on one second, my bad. I'm trying to move this video and talk at the same time. So in certain studios, you'll see how they have their equipment chained up on the side or whatever, you know what I mean? And that essentially is the same act of processing as having a control board on your interface. So it just allows you to do, you know what I'm saying, live printing and live effects before it actually goes into your DAW. If I wanted to, I could turn a reverb on right now too and have this printed in as well. So if I go back to that control panel, and I don't want to make this heavy about the preamp, but just to kind of show you, you know what I'm saying. Oh, maybe I gotta turn the reverb on. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with too much. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. So it works more when I'm actually doing input, but you probably can't hear that. Okay. So let's start off and get some stuff going. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna check is I'm gonna look at all my control panel stuff. Make sure all my stuff is good there. All right, it's good. Sounded good. Cool. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to check is making sure that my DAW is set to the right sample rate. So if I were to boost this sample rate, which I don't think I actually can, I have to go to my control panel to do it. But once you have a certain interface, you can change the sample rate. And when you change the sample rate, this sometimes has something to do with the latency between the microphone and you talking. So if you're talking and the microphone comes in delayed, you probably gotta increase your sample rate. If it's skipping too much and popping too much, increase your sample rate. Usually that helps drastically when recording. So with your processing, you want to make sure this is on 0 or off or minimum when you're recording. When you're mixing, your dropout protection on maximum. But you see when I'm talking through the microphone, it changed drastically and it started lagging. That's only because the dropout protection is at maximum. So we're gonna turn that back down to off, and we're back regular. All right. So another thing that I'm going to check for is this this meter right here. I want to be able to say whatever I'm going to be saying without the meter hitting at that red right there. Now, sometimes clipping is not bad, but when you're overall clipping, that's bad. And you hear how that kind of sounds. It just sounds kind of dookie. Oh, one second. Let me scoot back a little tiny bit. I got certain modes in my room, and I could just hear one right there. All right, there we go. There we go. It's a lot better. I'm gonna scoot this over a little bit. You guys should be able to see me. Zaylin, I know you on the phone. If you ever got any questions or something, make sure you just like say something. I can still hear you, but just make sure you say something. You hear me? Zaylin, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm in the chat.
Oh, all right. Okay. Grab a little piece So this is a song that I kind of use just to play around on my stuff. This is just literally just to play around. But yeah. Um hold on one second. I don't like how this is sounding. Hold on one second. Oh, duh, let me turn that off. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. Ricky Rankin hooping in my prime, y'all. Why do I hear it like it's like I hear the reverb in there. I don't know why it's still in there. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second, please. Um, it's not supposed to be sounding like that. All right, 1 second. Hold on. Hello, 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 hello. Yo. Why is there a reverb in there? What is up with that? What is up with that? Should not be doing that. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Let me. That's what I mean. Sometimes you gotta make sure your equipment is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Cause sometimes it don't do exactly what you needed it to be doing. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Getting to the money on my grind, dog. Yeah, why is there a freaking getting to the money on my grind, dog? Bookie record open in my prime, dog. Why is it doing that? Let me see. Rookie ranking hooping in my prime, y'all. We not serving no orders, just getting line, y'all. Too many Glocks and too many pistols, y'all. It's almost like there's a freaking reverb on it. Hold on. It should not be doing that. Let me restart my DAW and see if that I just love that my computer doesn't take forever to change up shit. Okay, so we're still hearing this excuse me, this slight room reverbiness. It could just be my room. Who knows? It could just be my room, low key. I got a lot of stuff that's not in here like it was before. So it's probably just a little bit more reverbness around. Like I'm in the process of moving right now, so you see a lot of my pads are off the wall and stuff like that. I'm literally about to be moving into a different spot, so we're gonna work with what we got, and this is what we got. So the first thing that we want to know when recording our vocal is we got a pop filter, we have our microphone right here, we have our shield for catching background frequencies, so that the frequency resonation is not bouncing back towards the microphone, because sometimes when it does that, your vocal was gonna sound crazy. It's gonna be hard to fix that in the mix. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very hard to fix that in the mix. So actually, something that we can do, this is a perfect example of something that we can do right here. We can go back to my control panel, and I can actually probably dial in where this reverb is, and maybe cut it out a little bit. So let me see. I'm gonna boost this. Boop 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 boost. Boop 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 boost. Hey 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 hey. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. Rookie ranking hooping in my prime, y'all. We not serving no orders, just getting line, y'all. Too many Glocks and too many pistols, y'all. All right. So you see how that I mean, it didn't like help drastically, but it helped a little bit. Now everything else we'll take care of in the mix. I don't want to take out too much of stuff before I print, because again, once we print, it's imprinted there. So we don't want to do too much heavy lifting before it goes into the DAW, or else it's not gonna sound good. You're gonna take out too many vocal characteristics that actually give the vocal itself. You know what I mean? And we don't want to take that out too much, especially not before we get into the mix. So the only thing we're gonna do with this project, again, this is a little tester project. We're just gonna record the chorus over again, and then we're just gonna go from there. We're just gonna go from there. So all my faders are typically at 0. So let's so we don't confuse ourselves or nothing. Let's go ahead and just take those tracks out. And actually, I'm gonna bring this track back in. And we're gonna use this track. We're gonna use this track right here since it's a fresh slate. So this is the beat. Oh, another thing before we even start, let me slow down a little bit. All right, so with your microphone, you have something called a microphone proximity. Now, as we see with my metering right now, we are hitting about -6, and when I'm getting a little louder, maybe about 0, almost up to the yellow. So essentially, I'm gonna tell myself I can turn it up. I can turn my preamp up a little bit more. So I'm gonna turn up the saturation on my preamp a little bit, and you can hear how it kind of just gives my vocals a little bit more body, just a little bit more body. You know what I mean? Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, so we got something called the proximity effect. If I come back here and I talk right here, you can hear how the vocal sounds a lot thinner and it's not as bassy. If I come up here, you can hear how the vocal is a lot more forceful and it's a lot more in your face and it's a lot more bassy. And I guess it's really off of preference, but what I typically do is my pop filter is about a fist away from the microphone. And then if I know for a fact that I'm going and doing a loud part in the song, I'll back off just a slight bit and come back to my original positioning. That is more professional way of recording yourself. So if you got an artist that, knows that they, that there's certain parts, especially if like a singing artist and there's a run that she's about to do and she goes like, "Ah," and it's like super, super loud, just tell her on that note, just do "Ah," rather than "Ah," because when she goes and does that, it just sounds a lot more better. So that's a little bit of pro tips on tracking. And come on, let's get into some live tracking. Let me just show you how we do it. So 1 second. Again, like I said, this is a play track just for me to practice and do tests on, and different examples and stuff like that. So 1 second. Okay. All right, so this is fine for me. This is okay for me. I'm gonna be recording for about right here. So I'm about a fist and a half length away from the microphone. I mean, if you want to get a little bit more aggressive, you can, and you're gonna give a little bit more potential from your mic and saying stuff like that. But again, at this point, I don't really want it this aggressive. I kind of want it like intermediate to where it's kind of warm, but not as warm. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it right here. So again, what I like to do is if I'm engineering other artists, I like to give them reverb and things of that sort in order for their tracking, so they can kind of get a little bit more better feel of being in the microphone. And I'll do live tuning. So this particular track, this key for this track and this beat is gonna be B minor. The way that you can get your keys for your beats, you can go to tunebat.com. Load your 2-track beat into TuneBat and it will give you the key. Or if you have Entourage, you got Auto Key right here that can tell you the key. Send it to AutoTune. or there's multiple different options that you can utilize in order to find the key. Now, sometimes when you upload an instrumental into the DAW, it's gonna come in blaring like this. So what we're gonna do is just gonna gain stage it. So as you see, I just took the level down a little bit more, just so it's gonna be hitting around negative 12 dB. Now it's peaking about 6 on the gain, and that's completely fine. Now I'll use my actual fader to bring this down to negative 12. So now I know I have headroom because I put the gain for the instrumental, and it's only peaking at 6, but then I turned it down a little bit. So the true volume is hitting at that negative 6, but in the DAW is fairly around negative 12. And that's going to be very important. You don't want your instrumentals blaring super, super loud. All right, so again, like I said, I like putting the reverb on and tuning. So I'm just going to do a little slapback delay. That's typical for like rap vocals and stuff like that. So that's all we're going to do. And this is what that sounds like. Yo, 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 yo. Kind of gives like it almost sounds like a little robot-y, and that's fine. That's completely fine, because again, we're about to blend this to where it's not gonna be sounding exactly like that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm just gonna do is just turn down this fader just a slight bit. Just turn it down a little bit to where you can hear it slightly, but it's in the background. Now for the next reverb, it's gonna be like a little short. I mean, it's not too short. Just a little telly, medium-sized reverb. And then again, I'm just gonna bring it down slightly just to blend that sound, and that's what we got. So now I'm essentially ready to start recording. The gate, and matter of fact, let me do this. Let me do this because we're gonna start from 0. Throw that gate on there. That's always gonna be the first in my chain. The gate takes out all of the extra nuance. So you see how this is moving right here. My vocal is sitting around right here. I would say the softest spot is hitting about right where my mouse is. So I'm gonna increase the threshold a little bit. If I increase the threshold too much, you'll see that it's starting to chop out my vocal. We don't want that. We want the gate to hit everything as soon as we're done talking. See that? You see that right there? The gate's working, and even then I can come back a little bit more. I come back a little bit more. Yeah, 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 yeah. And this right here increases your reduction range. You typically only need it to negative 40 dB because that's not going to be audible in your mix. So you should be fine with that general setting. So yeah, so now we got that. And even in our quietest parts, we can see that our gate is not catching us because I'm being a little bit more quieter now. I'll get a little louder, that's okay, because the you can see the vocal is hanging up here. But if I'm getting a little quieter, you know what I'm saying, you can see that the vocal's still not getting cut off by that gate. So we're completely fine. Next thing I'm gonna do is throw that reverb on there. And again, you find your key with tune back or auto key. And this is the typical settings that I do for my auto tune. I turn the nitro vibrato off, so it kind of eliminates from the you know what I mean. If I wanted to add a little bit more of that, I would just increase the vibrato. Speed is always gonna be on 1. And then my no transition is a little bit softer because I still want to hear the auto tune, but I don't want the auto tune to be as fluctuatable. So if I would have had it like this versus if I would have had it like this, you know what I'm saying, you can still hear that natural note still comes out a little bit. So we're not gonna make it too natural, and we're still gonna have the auto tunes help a little bit. So we're gonna keep it at 12. Now if we wanted to soften this up a little tiny bit more, give it a little bit more natural feel. So we're getting like real natural. It sounds really good. Decreases. Feel. Yeah. Now mind you, yeah. Feel. I'm not a singer, so that essentially shows you how like natural you can get the auto tune to where it's still smacking. Now for this particular track, I like the auto tune a little bit more heavier. I'm gonna tone it down a little tiny bit. do about 12, 13. Let's try that right there. Feel. All right, so let's just lay this chorus down. Like I said, I'm not worried about all this extra stuff in the track. We're just gonna do the chorus. Here we go. Too many binges on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. You already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't cut no. All right, see, I just messed up right there. Now, professional tip: if you mess up, just keep doing it over. Just keep doing it over until you perfect it. You know what I mean? Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. You already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't cut no. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Not too bad. So actually what I'm gonna do is, cause I like it, I don't like the vocal being too overbearing when I'm rapping and shit. So I'm actually turning it down a little bit. Too many binges on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the facts. Now, I messed up on that last little part just to show you some stuff that I could do, and this is more of a Studio One pro tip. But in order to punch in, if I wanted to just do that fact part, I can engage this knob down here, and that's going to engage our essentially our what do you want to call it? It's going to essentially engage our ghost recording, or I don't even know what you want to. It's going to allow us to do punch ins essentially. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight this exactly to where I want to punch in at, and I'm just gonna click record. Double up my racks, money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax. So you see how it came in and right there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna redo that because it kind of cut in a little too late. And I'll kind of show you how to fix that. Double up my racks, money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax. Alright. A little bit. Too many binges on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the one. Okay, this is on this. If this is on bus 1, why is it doing all? Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I don't want these to play in the background at all. I need these muted. Mute. Mute. Okay. Too many binges on. I'm gonna just fill in that extra part at the beginning just because it's gonna bother me, but if it's just sitting there. I'll turn this auto punch off. Too many Benjis on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. Too many Benjis on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up. Alright, so now let's say we're complacent with that vocal, right? I'll start working on it a little bit. Hold on 1 second. My bad, my son decided he wanted to whine about nothing, so I'm trying to shut him up so y'all ain't hearing him in the background. Alright, so do I mix with headphones on or headphones off? I usually start with headphones on, and then I do a essential like proofread mix out of my monitors. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I need to turn actually I'm gonna be on this one, but we're going to dang, I can't even do that. That's how we're gonna do it, just like this. All right, let me get this vocal out the way that doesn't confuse you. This is gonna be the vocal that we're worried about. Get that out the way. All right, so these are just over. All right, so this is the only one we're working on. Too many Benjis on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. The first thing I'ma do, getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know. So first thing I'ma do is I'm gonna enhance this instrumental a little bit. So there's a God particle on here. Too many Benjis on my mind, dog. Yeah, yeah. Getting to the money on my grind, dog. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks.
So my beat is hitting a little bit above -12, so I'm about to have my vocal hit about at 12.
Getting to the money on my grind, y'all. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Alright, and since I already got a pre-EQ from my interface, I'm actually going to start with a compressor, and I'm going to start with the 1176. Oh, I actually put that on there. UAD. So in every compressor, usually there's vocal settings that you can utilize for your vocals. I don't really usually do this, but I usually just kind of just dial it in myself. But we're gonna do a 4-to-1. It's gonna be a pretty fast attack and a pretty fast release, just so we can tame these peaks.
Getting to the money on my grind, y'all. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Nah, I know y'all can hear in the background. Y'all can literally hear my son whining. It's completely fine. When I'm recording and stuff, there's literally no noise or anything happening. So this is just one of them late night ordeals where I decided to make a video, and my child just decided to be whining while he's getting his hair done. So it's not usually like that. Oh, all right.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick.
Now, paying attention to my meters, I still see it's hitting a little bit under -12 after putting my output back where it needed to be, because once we started compressing, it did kind of kill the volume a little bit. So we just uses this output knob in order to get that gain made back up.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out.
Do a high pass filter here, cut off at 80 hertz.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Draft pick, that's why they miserable.
It's a little boxy. Took out a little bit of that mid.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Alright, then there's usually some little hissy noise up in the 2K area. We're gonna check that real quick.
Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting it.
Attenuate a little bit at 3K range.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking. Ain't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Bypass. When we bypass, this is essentially us just turning off the plug-in while the plug-in is still engaged.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg.
Bypass off.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Alright, I think that sounds pretty decent. I'm gonna throw in another dynamic EQ just to kind of tame some of the low mids a little bit more.
Getting to the money, I grind, dawg. You steady asking me what's the time, y'all. You already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
So that gave us just a little bit more, extra air to the vocal a little bit. It's just a little warm down there in that 300 range. I'm gonna throw in the SSL channel now, and we're gonna add a little bit more frequencies back into the vocal. Sometimes these compressors, once we compress, bring up little extra nuances, but since I did the EQ after compression, it shouldn't be too bad. But I'm just gonna roll off 80 hertz.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax.
Alright, made it a little harsher, so I'm just gonna throw a de-esser after this. The de-esser is gonna take care of some of that high range. Usually be about like 4K, 3K, 4K.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax.
And mind you, I am mixing still with my my reverbs on. I kind of just like mixing with my reverbs. It just sounds a lot better with everything already on and mixing into it rather than mixing dry then mixing it. I don't know. I guess everybody does a little differently. Everybody does it a little differently. Sometimes I will turn this off just to check it, but most of the times it does sound good already.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax.
Alright, now I'm gonna just add a little bit more highs, just a little bit with fresh air.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
Now it's a little crispy, and what I usually do to test that on my bus My first thing usually is a saturation, and I like using the tape saturation. Gives you a little vocal boost, and it kind of levels you out a little bit.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stimming for the thrax.
Alright, so now I'm gonna throw a CLA 2A on here, kind of to give a little bit more vocal balance and a little bit more glue. Glue is really the thing we're looking for, though.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas stimming for the thrax. Getting to the money on my grind. They asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out.
I'm gonna throw a dynamic EQ up here on the highs just because it's a little crispy.
Getting to the money. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stimming for the thrax. To the money on my grind. Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax.
I'm getting soothe is just gonna soothe out the vocal a little bit more. When I throw on some plugins, my vocal might start delaying a little bit. It's just because plugins are on there.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stimming for the thrax.
My bad, they be tripping sometime. Hold on. There we go.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my rack. And every day it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, She steady. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Into the money on my grind, She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack.
And we're just gonna add a little bit more width to the vocal. And sometimes I use a doubler. Actually, I'll use a doubler this time. I'll put a doubler on here.
Getting to the money on my grind, She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go ahead, double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax.
So depending on depending on whatever way you want to go with it. Jeez, hold on. Depending on whatever way you want to go with it, with your mix, because mixing is so subjective. But this is just some ways that you are able to essentially do your chain. And this is just a basic chain. I didn't go like really heavy in depth to a lot of things that I do still, but this can give you a kind of like a basic idea on what you could do to kind of boost clarity, EQing, some saturation, and different stuff like that. So just explore with your own plugins, exploring your own DAW, see what's possible, see what you can do, and yeah. But I'm gonna show you something else. We're gonna put a compressor under this reverb, and we're gonna sidechain it to our lead, so that way every time the lead is hitting, the compressor shuts his mouth basically. Hey, 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 yo, 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 yo. All right, so now when the lead is gonna be playing, the reverb will shut up.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax.
You said what?
Is the compressor side chain to the reverb?
No, the compressor's under the reverb and the sidechain to the lead.
Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax. Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thrax. Into the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable.
My bad. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to add some movement to the mix real quick, and that's basically just adding a little bit of more variables with effects and delays and different stuff like that. So just watch.
Into the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. One draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and two, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. That's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and two, #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. One draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. One draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many, they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. That's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Two draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft, many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. That's stemming for the thracks. That's stemming for the thracks. Stemming for the thracks. For the thracks. Getting to the money on my grind, dawg. She steady asking me what's the time, y'all. She already know I can't stall out. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Don't catch no foul, we gon' make the call. Too many refs and too many whistles, y'all. Scores been up, we can't miss, y'all. I'm the #1 draft pick, that's why they miserable. Gotta get the ones, get the stack. Making money, gotta go hit double up my racks. Money moving every day, it don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stemming for the thracks. dead, don't relax. I'm getting niggas that's stimming for the thrax. Niggas been at it, okay. Trying to make a play on my NBA, and I can announce it, okay. Disclosure need an NDA, he need a pointer. Nigga better pass me the tray. Talk no value, would you say? Full silencer up that pay. I'm fully stepping on toes. I'm selling that stove, nigga. Wonder bread, we never looking, that's why. We already got more figures. It's wartime, it's close draft, man. We don't need no nigga. I'm a gym, I'm from the mud. That's why these bitches gold diggers. I'm getting to the money on my grind, dawg. Rookie ranking, hooping in my prime, y'all. We not serving no orders, just get in line, dawg. Too many Glocks and too many whistles, y'all. See-through attributes, can check the stats. Intuition coded, no need for no maps. We not shaking up, homie, we do no dabs. We running this chicken, y'all getting lapped. Essentially, just copy and paste your hook, and you're ready to go. So that's just like some basic stuff as far as mixing goes and tracking goes. Like I said, I'm on the phone with my little brother. He wants to start doing some mixing things. So this is kind of a little slight tutorial to get him prepped and ready. But yeah. So peace and love, y'all. I am out of her. I mean, I'm still gonna kick it with my brother, but I'm out of here for y'all. Too many guys. But yeah, peace and love, y'all. Tap into the page for any more tips, tricks, and stuff like. Oh shoot, tips, tricks, and stuff like that. But yeah, peace and love. Oh, oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, y'all. I'm out.